to my channel. So this week I'm back with some more glitter. You guys know I'm the glitter queen. So if you guys want to see how I created this really nice burgundy smoky eye, please keep watching. Okay guys, so let's get started. So today I'm going to be using this brand new palette. This is from a brand called Juvia's Place and they just launched on Beauty Bay. So you guys can sign up for the waiting list if it hasn't come out yet, but it is going to be launching in Beauty Bay. I don't know if I meant to say that. So I received two palettes from Beauty Bay. One is called the Saharian palette. I know they do quite a few different palettes. This is like a really small palette, but I personally feel like they need like a dark brown or something in this palette, otherwise I would use this one. But I like the fact they have a black in here. The colour pigment is okay. It's not as pigmented as the Morphe ones, but you know, they're cute. They're cute. I find some metallic eyeshadows are a bit more pigmented than others. But I think today we're going to be going in with this Masquerade mini palette by Juvia's Place. I really like the colour selection in here. I'm going to be going for quite a neutral look today because I am going out tonight. So I think I'm going to be going for like a warm kind of smoky eye. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this palette. So I'm going to be using kind of like this bottom shades here. So the first step, I'm going to be using a eyeshadow base on my eyes, and this is from NYX. If you hear annoying noise in the background, my stupid boyfriend is outside using the whole roll of sellotape. Okay, so I'm going to use a synthetic brush to start off with. This is the Morphe E17 brush, and it's quite like a small little tapered brush. So whenever you use cream products, you want to make sure you use a synthetic brush so it blends out really easily. So I'm going to start off this eyeshadow base. It's called Bad Blood, and it's the NYX Vivid Brights collection. This is quite new, I think. It's just a cream eyeliner, so you can use it as gels, but I really like them as bases. So I'm just going to whack this all over my eyelid, mainly on the inner corners. And basically, whenever you use a eyeshadow base that is a colour, when you pack a colour on top, it will just make the colour a lot more vibrant. This is a sick colour. Yes! It literally looks like blood on my eyes. I'm just blending this all over, mainly on my eyelid, and because the brush is a bit more rounder, it will just blend out the edges just slightly. But it's a bit dry, this formula, I ain't gonna lie. So you want to make sure you just get the brush really lightly rather than kind of scooping it out, because then it will be really hard to blend out. Blend it all over the eyelid, and then when you have a little bit left on your brush, you just go up a little bit higher, and you'll find when you have less on the brush, it will just slowly start to blend out. But every single time you pick up product, you go straight to the eyelid first before you start going higher. First eyeshadow we're going to use is called Zulu. And it's this like warm kind of peachy shade. It reminds me of Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, so that's a similar dupe to it. As always, I'm going to go in with my MAC, a 224, baby. I've got like 5 of these. So I'm just going to go on top of that cream eyeshadow that I put on, just to help the blend fade out a bit more, because it's always hard blending out a cream product, especially because that one's quite dry. So when you use a powder, it goes on a lot smoother to blend. So I'm just literally sweeping all over in circular motions, and then slowly going upwards to make sure it kind of fades out nicely into my brow bone. Whenever you blend, you want to go in circular motions. Don't just go in like one direction all the time, because then you'll start to create like a harsh line. So I kind of go in circular motions and then I go across. Just always keep your brush moving and go in different directions, and that's how you get a really flawless blend. And then I'm just going to go up a little bit higher, but I don't want to bring this colour too high because then it will look a bit crazy. So I'm going to go in this colour. It's called Burkina. It's like a warm mid-tone brown. So this is like my transition shade, so it kind of fades back into my skin tone nicely. If I just use that Zulu shade, it would have been really hard to like fade it back into my normal skin colour because it's so red. So I just go back and forth, and I just fade it on my inner corners, a bit high up to my brow, because there's less product on the brush, so it's not going to be like eyeshadow all the way up to my eyebrow. So I see a lot of mistakes that people do is when they put their dark eyeshadow too high to their brow bone. So you don't want that mistake to happen to you. You want the dark colour to mainly be on the lid and a little bit in the crease, and then as soon as you get higher than that, it needs to be a lighter colour for your transition shade. These eyeshadows are really nice actually. It's the first time I'm ever using them, and they don't kick up too much dust, so you don't get a lot of fallout, which is really nice. So now I'm going to go back and forth between the two colours and get it like to mix together, because then that will blend a lot nicer on the eyes. So I always kind of dip my brush into both kind of eyeshadows, and that helps kind of blend everything on the brush already and then blend on the eyes. Okay, then on my eyelid I'm going to go in with this shade called Ada. They have some weird names in this. But I'm going to go in this shade here. It's like a really warm red, and it's a matte as well. I'm using my Smith 230 brush, and this is really nice because it's a bit like rounder, so it will go exactly where you want it to. It's almost like a bigger pencil brush. So this is mainly going on the eyelid because I want this to be quite reddy. This makes it a bit more intense, you know. Okay, so while I'm blending out this eyeshadow on my actual eyelid, I'm going to use this eyeliner from Marc Jacobs. It's called, I think it's called Fine Wine. I've used it before. Yeah, Fine Wine. And if you guys haven't tried the eyeliners by Marc Jacobs, oh, they are fire! So this is going to go on my bottom lash line because I want this look to be really smoky. So I just run it all along my bottom lash line, going back and forth. And I don't do this neat whatsoever. I kind of smudge it quite far down because we're going to blend it out and it's going to make it a lot more intense by the lash line. I'm going to use that brush that we used earlier from Morphe, the E17 brush, because it's a cream. Remember, you want a synthetic brush to blend out cream products. Anything creamy, you want to blend out synthetic bristles. Anything powder, you want to blend out natural hair bristles. That's the rule I go for. I could never blend out and do a nice smoky eye with just synthetic brush. Like, I feel like this will leave a harsh line when you use powders. So that's why it's really important to get a really good mix of brushes, not just like one brush set. So I'm kind of layering it up because when you blend it out, the intensity kind of goes away. So once I blend it out, go back in with another layer to make it really intense by the root, and then I blend out the kind of edges of it. Okay, and then now that eyeliner's on, I can start to blend out the bottom as well. So I'm going to use that Adder shade again with that Smith brush and just go on top of that to set it and make it really intense and long wearing. Anytime you use a cream, you want to set it with powder on top to make sure it lasts for as long as possible. Okay guys, so I was just rummaging around in my glitter drawer and I come across this glitter and I was like, maybe it's by the time I use that shit. We're gonna add some glitter on the lids. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Glitter queen. Okay, so this glitter is called Heartbreaker and it's from Lit Cosmetics. I do have a code for Lit Cosmetics so you can get 20% off, so I'll leave that down below in the description. This is like such a nice glitter, guys. It is like a dark burgundy. Okay, today's glitter adhesive is gonna be by, should I do MAC or NYX? You can use either or. They're both called Mix and Medium. I think they're both dupes for each other. So there's the MAC Mix and Medium, the eyeliner one is the best for glitter. And then the NYX glitter adhesive is called the Mix and Medium again. And they literally look exactly the same. So let's use the NYX ones for lols. So it comes out clear like this. It's actually a joke how freaking similar they are. They look exactly the same as well. This is what I do when I test out what brush would be good for what product. I'm like, does that feel good? With nothing on it. The brush has been chosen. We're using the Morphe M513 brush. Yes, this would do. And then I'm going to take a little bit of glitter adhesive just on my ring finger here. Make sure it's clean, your finger. And then I'm going to tap this all over the eyelid, mainly on the inner corners. I'm going to take a bit of that glitter and I'm going to pack it right on top of that. So the glitter, it will stick to wherever you put the adhesive. So you can kind of put on loads and then wherever the adhesive is, it will stick to there. So don't worry about like if you put the glitter in other places because it will just sweep off. And then if I miss some spots, then I'll just go in with more glitter adhesive on top and then pack on more glitter. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the eyelid. It's so pretty. I think this would be really nice when the spotlight hits it. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do the other eye and I'll be back. Okay guys, and then on the inner corners, I'm going to do a little pop of like a goldish glitter. So I'm going to use this glitter from Lit Cosmetics. It's called Champagne Wishes. And this is in the number 4. So this one is a bit chunkier than the number 3 glitters that I normally have, which I like. I wish I would have got more size 4s, damn it. So I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to use my pajama pants. Yes! Take off the excess, you know. And then I'm going to take a bit of glitter adhesive and I'm going to kind of mix it into like a little paste. I don't know why I threw the NYX one, but I'm going to use my MAC one. I'm going to take a little bit of the adhesive and then dip it into the glitter and then put it on my inner corner. Just like a little dab of it, you know. So with the adhesive on the brush, it just kind of sticks the glitter. Whoa! Bright gold. Yes, mama. It's like a goldish silver. I shit you not, guys. I've spent an hour just on my eyes. Ha! Normally people finish the whole makeup with like half an hour and I'm like here still. Haven't got my lashes on, no eyeliner, bitch. Okay, let's finish this bitch off. So I'm going to go in with my llamasqua gel eyeliner and I'm just going to line my top lash line and I'm going to make it really smoky. So that's why I'm going to use a gel because whenever I want the line not to look too sharp, like I want it to look really like smoky and intense, you know. That's why I go for gel liners. So I'm going to go in this eyeliner brush from Urban Decay. It's the 216 brush. And I'm just going to coat my eyeliner brush. You can also use an angled brush depending on what brush you feel more comfortable with. I always prefer like more pointy eyeliner brushes like this. But whatever floats your boat, you know. It's going to go along my lash line. And I just paint it on like literally like dot to dot. And I just go like roughly. Nothing neat whatsoever. Just as long as you get along the lash line. And then I'm also going to tight line my waterline inside here with it. Okay, just smoke that shit out. And then I'm just going to do like a soft wing as well. So just pull the brush out and then smoke it on top just so it's not like really harsh, but I'm going to go over it so it's really black. So the more you layer up gel eyeliners, the darker it gets. And I'm also going to put a bit of black eyeshadow on top of this. So you use any black eyeshadow. I'm going to go in the Saharian palette that I was showing you guys earlier. I'm just going to pack on black eyeshadow It's called Chad. And this just basically smokes out the eyeliner just so that it's not so harsh and it kind of goes with the smoky eye a bit more. So I literally just dab the eyeshadow on top and it just slowly smokes it out just so it's not like a really harsh line basically. Okay, this wing looks a bit too crazy. I'm going to take a flat brush. This is like a Dose of Colours flat definer brush. I don't have anything on here. I'm just using the brush clean. So when you use the brush clean you can kind of move the eyeliner around a bit so it doesn't look as freaking some crazy wing right about now, y'all. With that definer brush it just kind of like defines the end bit so it goes from like thick to thin. Right guys, so I just smoked out both lash lines. I'm just going to put a little bit of black on the outer corners as well just to make the connection a bit stronger, you know. Whenever you put black on the outer corners, it looks a bit more smoky. So just on the outer rim here, just to connect the two colours together. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. And then go back in with my eyeshadow brush to blend that out, just so it's not like a fucking harsh black line on the outer corner. Okie pokey Loki guys, so I'm going to put on some lashes now. So today's lash on the menu is from Provoke. I just got this in the mail, so they just launched some new eyelashes in their brand. They're mainly known for like lip liners, eye pencils that are really long wearing, but these are Mink premium lashes and this is in the number 8011. So as you guys can see, these lashes are really nice and full, fluffy, wispy. I have got a whole video on how I put on eyeliner and how I stick on eyelashes on my channel, so I'll link that in a card up here so you can go watch that after this video. Stay on my channel, bitch. So I'm gonna put on these lashes and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I just got my lashes on. So these lashes are so nice and thick and full guys, and they're really long on the outer corners, but I just feel like I need a bit more lash here, you know, even though I like the taper, but it goes from like nothing to like loads, so it's a bit hard. So I just put a bit more mascara on the inner corners, you know the deal. So on my lips I'm gonna put on like a nudie lip because my eyes are a bit intense today. I didn't think they'll be this intense, but I'm kind of feeling it. So I'm going to go for this lip liner called Whirl. This used to be all the rage back in the Kylie Jenner days. I'm going to line my lips quickly. Oh, this is what happens when I talk too much. I get like saliva dried up. Okay guys, so after lining my lips all over with Whirl, I just kind of blend it in a bit. I'm actually going to use a MAC lipstick, and I haven't used a MAC lips in a long time, but I don't really feel to wear like a really dry liquid lipstick today because my lips have been so dry recently guys, I don't know why. So I'm going to go in with Honey Love lipstick. I used to wear Whirl lip liner with Honey Love all the time back when Kylie Jenner made this matte lip duo so famous. Was it this one and Velvet Teddy actually? Velvet Teddy, that was it. Velvet Teddy, yeah, that was a popular one back in my MAC days. I used to fucking hate when people ask, yeah, Velvet Teddy lipstick. So I'm just blending the two colours together. I'm not putting it on directly because this is a matte and I just want it to blend nicely. I mainly like the Whirl lip colour to be honest, so this is just going to be like a light colour in the middle. I'm just going to use a lip brush. This is the M416 brush. And I'm just going to blend the lip liner and the lipstick together because the lip liner is darker than the lipstick. And I don't want it to look like you can see like a big fat dark line. You don't want no chola lip. You know what I'm saying guys? A nice smooth ombre. Okay guys, so I'm just going to finish this off with a setting spray. This is from Too Faced. It's the Hangover 3-in-1 finishing and setting spray. This is brand new. It's free from silicone, alcohol and oil free. Oh my god, this packaging is so cute. Let's see how it is. The first time using it. This is like brand new from Too Faced. Smells like coconuts because I put so much powder on my skin, so I just wanted to give back the glassy finish, you know. Okay guys, so I'm just going to quickly do my hair and I'll be back. Okay guys, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really loved how this makeup turned out. I really love like the smokiness and it's like the right colour of burgundy, you know. Paired with this lip, it's really cute as well because it's not too matte where it feels really dry and it's not too glossy where your hair will stick to it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also make sure you're following me on all my other social media platforms. It's just Thuyl on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I've linked all the items that I use down below in the description box, so please check that out before you leave. Bye guys, enjoy the bloopers. Today I'm going to be using the Nubian palette. No, Nubian? No. I don't know where I got that name from. Oh, just make the door creak. That's fine. So ah! Oh, my cheek's so itchy. I'm using a brush to itch it. And I'm using my... I keep saying Morphe. Look at all of these brushes, guys. And I can't find a brush. Oh, guy's calling me. Hello?
Are you hungry? Do you want anything food?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah, you sure, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. The only thing he's offered me is McDonald's. Actually, like he could cook for me. Are you even trying to be quiet?
Wait for you to stop talking.
Fuck you, open this bitch. Also, make sure you're following all my other shows to me.